Hey guys, on today's video, I'm going to teach you why when you learn the skills as an entrepreneur and you start making money, you'll never, ever be broke again. I'm Joel Tarian, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old. I saw my first real income by age 23. Here are a few things that I've learned along the way. You don't build a business, you build people into a great team that then creates a business and a legacy. Bringing great people into your team is about demonstrating that size really doesn't matter. People do. Hey guys, I like to shoot these videos, organically, so please like, subscribe, share this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, do whatever you need to do because it helps out the channel. So today I want to talk to you about a concept that is true across all human psychology. It's a simple phrase. A mind once expanded cannot contract. And what do I mean by that? Well, once Roger Bannister ran the 4-minute mile, so many people did it. Once Eddie Hall did a 500 kilogram deadlift, guess what? It took all of humanity to lift that 500 kilograms, then simply 6 to 8 months later, somebody broke that record. So I have to share my story, and that's the only way I can do it because I can only share based on my own experience. So when I first got started online, I couldn't conceive doing $285 million in sales. It just was, my mind had not expanded to those possibilities. So I remember when I got started, I was really kind of stupid, idiotic, if you will, because my goal was, if I could just pay my $400 a month mortgage, I'll be doing great. And the reason is honestly, I'm not even sure the reason, but I just couldn't comprehend having a goal higher than that. In that moment, because my mind was so small in nature, if somebody would have said doing $1,000 a day is easy, I would have tuned them out, right? And that's what's really cool. So once I got started there and I reached the goal of paying my $400 a month mortgage, then that breakthrough showed that it was possible to at the very least pay my mortgage. So my mind had expanded from not making any money online to, hey, it's possible to make $500 a month online. Because that was true for me, nobody could tell me that it would be impossible to make $500 a month. Fast forward to $5,000 a month, and which at that time I remember I went saying to myself, okay, 500, now if I can make a full-time income. And at that time I was working in a hospital, kind of playing online at the same time, and I think I was making like around $100 a day or something like that. So to me, making $5,000 a month, thereabouts, was a real full-time income. So my mind had expanded, and once it expands, it can't contract. So it expanded to it's possible to do $500 a month. Nobody could tell me it's not possible because I had already accomplished that goal. So why not move it towards $5,000? So once I hit $5,000 a month, again, my mind had expanded to the possibilities of what's doable. So once you reach a certain goal, of course those goals get bigger, especially as an entrepreneur. If you've got a lot of ambition and drive, you want to keep pushing forward. And that's why a lot of entrepreneurs, as a side note, have to take a step back and look at where they came from, not where they're going. Because I've also learned is there's a huge gap that never goes away. So in other words, I thought I would be happy at $500 a month. I wasn't. I thought I would be happy at a full-time income. I wasn't. Then I started looking at, hey, if I can get to $10,000 a month, then I can start hiring other people. But the point being is it's true throughout human history. Everybody told Roger Bannister running a 4-minute mile was impossible. The physics wasn't there. The human body couldn't tolerate it. Sure enough, he ran a 4-minute mile. And after that, I think within a few months, other people started running 4-minute miles. Same with Eddie Hall. I'm big into powerlifting and bodybuilding. And it took up until 3 years ago for somebody to lift 500 kilograms off the floor. So many people told Eddie Hall it was absolutely impossible to do. The physics between the knees and the hip dictated that it wasn't possible. Well, he did it, and guess what? 8 months later, Thor, another powerlifter, broke that record and lifted 501 kilograms. So that's why, and it's the only reason why, once you learn the skills to reach certain goals, there's no turning back. A lot of people say, well, what if you lost everything today? Well, inherently, to get to $500, to $5,000, to $20,000, to whatever the goal was, you learn skills along the way. But the most important skill you learn is that it's doable and it's possible, and you don't have to convince yourself ever again that you can reach those goals. And that's why once your mind expands, it can't go back. Once your wallet expands, it can't go back. Once certain records are broken, then everybody goes from impossible to possible, and that's what makes all the difference in the world. So reach those goals. Set daily goals, set monthly goals for yourself, and once you reach those goals, your mind just cannot contract again. Now today, if we don't do $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day online, I'm like, oh, something's wrong. Something's not working. Something's broken, right? Now, if I think back to my first days online of making $500 a month, $5,000 a day would be incomprehensible and impossible for me. So that was my only stupid, idiotic thing back then, is I didn't reach for the stars. I didn't dream big enough. So dream big, folks, because once your mind expands and you hit those breakthroughs and you hit those goals, nobody, absolutely nobody can tell you that it's impossible, because you made the impossible possible for yourself. And here's the other key thing. If there's billionaires out there, if Elon Musk is worth $190 billion right now, it shows that it's possible in this century we might see a trillionaire. So keep your goals high. And the other thing that helps out a lot too with expansion of your mind, because it's all mindset, is get yourself centered around other people that are reaching for those goals and believe in your dreams. You know, it's very, very true. If you look at the top 5 people that you hang around with the most and divide their income by 5, that's pretty close to what you're going to make. So the best way to reach your goals and expand your mind is by surrounding yourself with people who've expanded their minds well beyond to where you're at now. So that's it for today, folks. Like, subscribe, comment. Once a mind expands, it can never contract again. It's been proven throughout human history, and I know it's going to be doable for you. So anyway, we'll see you on the next video.